from 27 countries in all 5 regions of Africa. The inaugural edition featured insightful keynote addresses, riveting discussions, and exchanges resulting in the identification of applicable solutions which contributed significantly to the Equatorial Guinea and African HR industry. This year, as we adjust to the new normal and forge a sustainable recovery path, join us to collectively address contemporary HR challenges for the reinvention of the workforce, Africa's most valuable resource, in response to the 4th Industrial Revolution. The Africa HR Forum and its network of partners presents the 2nd edition of the premier HR gathering, the Africa HR Forum.
This year's edition will be carried out under the theme Reimagining Talent Management Practices to foster workforce skills in response to the advancement in technologies and market needs.
This will be an opportunity over 2 days in which we'll unite stakeholders and actors, key speakers that will give you insightful presentations and exchange with you so that you can learn and make sure that you go back to your organization and transform the way in which we work as we prepare for the next world of work.
We are here talking about a new world, the new normal, the post-pandemic world, where I am definitely sure that the Africa HR Forum will help you to better understand what is happening in the world of work.
The forum will result in identification of strategies that will empower HR to be an agent for continuous organizational transformation.
So join us in this exciting event coming up on the 21st and the 22nd of October this year.
So we invite you to visit africahrforum.com and to register and secure your spot. We look forward to seeing you at the Africa HR Forum 2021.
Africa HR Forum
are investing in
Africa's most valuable resource.
It's people. The Africa HR Forum presents a prime platform for relevant and solution-identifying discussions involving all stakeholders in Africa's HR industry. Last year, during the Africa HR Forum 2020, which was the inaugural edition, we witnessed active participation from 577 professionals from 27 countries in all 5 regions of Africa. The inaugural edition featured insightful keynote addresses, riveting discussions, and exchanges resulting in the identification of applicable solutions which contributed significantly to the Equatorial Guinea and African HR industry. This year, as we adjust to the new normal and forge a sustainable recovery path, join us to collectively address contemporary HR challenges for the reinvention of the workforce, Africa's most valuable resource, in response to the 4th Industrial Revolution. The Africa HR Forum and its network of partners presents the 2nd edition of the premier HR gathering, the Africa HR Forum.
This year's edition will be carried out under the theme Reimagining Talent Management Practices to foster workforce skills in response to the advancement in technologies and market needs.
This will be an opportunity over 2 days in which we'll unite stakeholders and actors, key speakers that will give you insightful presentations and exchange with you so that you can learn and make sure that you go back to your organization and transform the way in which we work as we prepare for the next world of work.
We are here talking about a new world, the new normal, the post-pandemic world, where I am definitely sure that the Africa HR Forum will help you to better understand what is happening in the world of work.
The forum will result in identification of strategies that will empower HR to be an agent for continuous organizational transformation.
So join us
Join us
in this exciting event coming up on the 21st and the 22nd of October this year.
So we invite you to visit africahrforum.com for more information and to register and secure your spot. We look forward to seeing you at the Africa HR Forum 2021.
Africa HR Forum
Are investing in
in Africa's most valuable resource.
It's The Africa HR Forum presents a prime platform for relevant and solution-identifying discussions involving all stakeholders in Africa's HR industry. Last year, during the Africa HR Forum 2020, which was the inaugural edition, we witnessed active participation from 577 professionals from 27 countries in all 5 regions of Africa. The inaugural edition featured insightful keynote addresses, riveting discussions, and exchanges resulting in the identification of applicable solutions which contributed significantly to the Equatorial Guinea and African HR industry. This year, as we adjust to the new normal and forge a sustainable recovery path, join us to collectively address contemporary HR challenges for the reinvention of the workforce, Africa's most valuable resource, in response to the 4th Industrial Revolution. The Africa HR Forum and its network of partners presents the 2nd edition of the premier HR gathering, the Africa HR Forum.
This year's edition will be carried out under the theme Reimagining Talent Management Practices to foster workforce skills in response to the advancement in technologies and market needs.
This will be an opportunity over 2 days in which we'll unite stakeholders and actors, key speakers that will give you insightful presentations and exchange with you so that you can learn and make sure that you go back to your organization and transform the way in which we work as we prepare for the next world of work.
We are here talking about a new world, the new normal, the post-pandemic world, where I am definitely sure that the Africa HR Forum will help you to better understand what is happening in the world of work.
The forum will result in identification of strategies that will empower HR to be an agent for continuous organizational transformation.
So join us
Join us
in this exciting event coming up on the 21st and the 22nd of October this year.
So we invite you to visit africahrforum.com for more information and to register and secure your spot. We look forward to seeing you at the Africa HR Forum 2021.
Africa HR Forum
Are investing in
in Africa's most valuable resource.
It's
Hello, sir.
Indeed. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, fantastic. You've done a wonderful job being our master MC.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello,
Thank
Mr. Murangira, how are you?
Great. So
You're on
it
mute.
has indeed, Yolanda, we are live. It has been indeed a wonderful, wonderful, amazing, impactful, insightful Africa HR Forum 2021. I am so excited. I can't wait for 2022. And I'm already saying, where's the link? I need to register. I need to register. Firstly, thank you so much for all the participants. Thank you so much for everybody behind the scenes. Thank you for the partners. Thank you for the sponsors. Thank you to the speakers, the panelists, the moderators. It has been an amazing 2 days of just taking it all in, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet, so please don't log out. We are almost at the end of the forum, but we now have an amazing closing ceremony with keynote speakers that we want to end off with. So I am now going to introduce the keynote speakers who are going to take us through the last 15 minutes. And I'm emphasizing keynote speakers. We have only 15 minutes amongst the 4 of you. So the first person that I'm going to call up to be able to share and close this amazing session, the amazing 2 days we've had together, is the Director General of Labor of the Ministry of Labor of Equatorial Guinea, the Director General of Labor of the Ministry of Labor of Equatorial Guinea, His Excellency, Senor Don Angel Francisco Ngomo Nchama. So, His Excellency, are you here to give us your keynote address? His Excellency, we can't hear you.
Hola, buenas tardes. Buenas tardes.
Thank you, thank you.
¿Se me escucha?
Over to you.
Okay. Vale, buenas tardes a todos. Debo en principio tomar la palabra en representación del excelentísimo señor Ministro de Trabajo, Fomento de Empleo y Seguridad Social, al que tengo el honor de representar, porque ya como anuncié en la primera intervención que tuve, se encuentra fuera de la capital de Malabo por razones de trabajo y me ha encomendado representarle en este evento africano sobre los recursos humanos, que es la segunda edición que se está llevando de manera virtual. En principio, el Ministerio de Trabajo, el gobierno de Guinea, se siente orgulloso de formar parte de este tipo de iniciativas que, con toda la claridad de todos los debates que hemos podido seguir a lo largo de estos días, de estos 2 días intensos de debates y de participación, se ve la calidad, se ha podido ver la calidad de los temas, la calidad de los oradores y la calidad del evento. Para el Ministerio de Trabajo es un año más de compromisos, de todo lo que se ha estado diciendo ahí. Lo que nos hace como gobierno es tomar buena nota, intentar hacer todo lo posible para que las actividades, los planes, las acciones, los proyectos que llevemos a cabo a nivel del Ministerio de Trabajo puedan alinearse en la búsqueda de solución a los problemas planteados durante estos 2 días de intensos pero muy productivos debates concernientes a la gestión y a la interconexión y la valoración del recurso más importante del mundo económico y del trabajo, que somos las personas. Para el Ministerio de Trabajo no hay muchas palabras que transmitirles, solo salir con la cara alta de haber podido asistir en segunda edición a un evento que sirva para apoyar a las personas, mejorar la vida de los jóvenes, que son la mayoría de la población africana, y abrirles más puertas, ¿no? Con iniciativas como esa del Fórum Africano de Recursos Humanos, liderada por la empresa Equatorial, y con todas las demás organizaciones empresariales, sociedad privada, sociedad civil, gobiernos e instituciones que hayan podido hacer que esa iniciativa fuera productiva. Sabemos que este año se han debatido temas relativos al cambio necesario, ¿no? Que debe tomar el gobierno de Guinea, que debe tomar África como un conjunto y que debe tomar el mundo entero del trabajo hacia la mejor llevanza de todas las profesiones. Sabemos que el mundo, todas las profesiones clásicas están ahora necesitadas de estrategias de mejora y estrategias de implementación de sus actividades para la utilización y el aprovechamiento de las nuevas tecnologías. De ahí, todas las profesiones están encaminadas a reimaginarse, a readaptarse al nuevo panorama, y para el Ministerio de Trabajo de Guinea Ecuatorial es un gran reto por las limitaciones que todos sabemos que tienen los gobiernos africanos y principalmente los gobiernos de África Central, a pesar de los esfuerzos ingentes que están teniendo en los últimos años, el cambio en profesiones clásicas hacia la irrupción y a la utilización de las nuevas tecnologías es casi imperante. Lo anuncié en las palabras de apertura, que se estaba pensando adentrarse a este cambio hacia los años 30 del siglo XXI, pero estamos viendo que la aceleración y la afección que nos ha traído la COVID-19 ya no da abasto, ya no da a más, ya no hace falta volver a esperar, el cambio se tiene que tomar ya, y desde esta perspectiva muchos gobiernos estamos en la retaguardia, ¿no? Hay gobiernos que están en la vanguardia y nosotros estamos en la retaguardia de ir aprovechándose de de todos los avances que los estados vanguardistas puedan ir acogiéndose, ¿no? Acomodándose. No vean que eso es un país un poco enclavado en África Central con el habla hispana. Hemos sufrido igualmente las consecuencias de la COVID-19 porque la economía, aparte de la CEMAC, está interconectada a nivel virtual y todas las profesiones están encaminadas a reinventarse, a reimaginarse, a readaptarse a las nuevas necesidades de la mano de obra nacional, internacional y mundial. Por lo tanto, auguramos esperanza de que este tipo de iniciativas salga de iniciativas y foros de debate, porque es lo normal, abrir antes un debate, llegar a conclusiones, llegar a plantearse el problema, diagnosticar cuál es la enfermedad y ahora encontrar cuál es el antídoto, cuál es la medicina y cuál es la fórmula que mejor adapte a la sociedad africana, a la sociedad ecuatoguineana y al mundo en general para dar solución a estos problemas que se han identificado en estos foros. Entonces esperamos que salga, después de los foros de debate, pasemos a la acción, a una línea de preocupación con acciones y actividades concretas que den un impacto positivo en los recursos humanos de cada uno de los pueblos africanos. Por lo tanto, en nombre del Ministerio de Trabajo, que estoy aquí representando, queremos felicitar y queremos de manera oficial anunciar la conclusión satisfactoria de este evento Africa Human Resource Forum del año 2020, ¿no? Que se está celebrando en el año 2021 por las circunstancias otra vez del COVID-19. Y esperamos que en algún momento la celebración fuera presencial en Malabo, si todos llegamos a vacunarnos, a adoptar mejor las medidas, como se está haciendo en otras partes del mundo. Y como no, África también podemos conseguir el nivel de vacunación elevado y ver la llegada o el impacto del COVID, empezar a tratarlo como un hecho del pasado, para que en Malabo podamos celebrar de una vez por todas el evento de manera presencial. Dicho esto, muchas gracias por haber hecho posible esta gran actividad y por todo lo que se ha debatido en estos 2 días muy valiosos para los recursos humanos africanos. Muchas gracias.
A huge thank you. That was the Director General of Labor of the Ministry of Labor of Equatorial Guinea, His Excellency, Senor Don Angel Francisco Ngomo Chama. Thank you so much, His Excellency. So now we're going to move on to our second speaker, who is Mr. Francois Murangira, Mr. Francois Murangira, and he is the director at United Nations Organization in Senegal. Mr. Murangira, over to you. And you have been given 10 minutes, sir, because we now have 30 minutes from what I have been told. So thank you so much, His Excellency. You can stop your video and I will hand over to Mr. Murangira. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
It's fine. Unfortunately, there is a noise. There is works in the building, so it will be very difficult to hear me. And it's annoying. But I cannot do anything.
We can hear you, so don't worry.
Okay,
continue.
if you can hear it,
if it
it's
becomes
fine,
too much, I will let you know.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Director General of Labor, Minister of Labor, Equatorial Guinea, my friend Francisco, Madam President of Institute for People Management, Zimbabwe, Mrs. Asumo, President of Kuberfam, dear participants. In my closing remarks, I will not come back to the theme of the event, the imagining talent management practices to foster workforce skills in response to the advancement in technology and market needs. I will not talk about it for the reason you know, because I think it has been extensively developed by the able panelists in our session of the event. I will raise some questions about the future of skills and big data, artificial intelligence. The big question is, Africa can use big data or artificial intelligence in anticipating and matching skills needs? This general question is linked to the evolution of the labor market, which raise specific questions. For example, how are we to capture and understand the changes that are taking place? Which occupations will grow in the future and where? What skills will be most in demand in the years ahead? Which skills should workers and job seekers learn to fit into the evolving labor market better? What should we teach our children that will help them survive and flourish tomorrow. What kind of skills they need in order to get a decent job, understand what is happening around them, and navigate the maze of life. Which jobs are more likely to be affected by digitalization and robotization, and how are we to estimate its impact? Last question, how are we business people to be sure that the skills held by people working in their companies are adequate to meet the demands of today's labor market? To respond to these questions, we may need the tools and the method in order, one, to monitor labor market dynamics and the trends in near real time, then generate practically useful information much more rapidly than classical survey-based analysis, enabling an immediate response to labor market expectations in terms of both skills and occupations. Two, observe the labor market over several dimensions, example, territory, sectors, contracts, salary, digital, soft skills, etc., at a very fine grain level. Three, evaluate and compare local and international labor markets to support fact-based decision-making for skills anticipation and matching, organizing of training and upskilling, reskilling activities based on labor market demands. Do you have adequate tools and method to respond to these questions? This is, I think, this is your homework. This is our homework all together. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Francois Murangira, who is the director at the United Nations organization in Senegal. And from you, I am going to hand over to Mr. Cleopas Chiketa, who is the president of the Institute of People Management of Zimbabwe. Mr. Cleopas, are you with us? Are you ready? Mr. Cleopas, if you are, we can't hear you. Mr. Cleopas Chiketa, the president of the Institute of People Management Zimbabwe. That is not a problem. We'll wait there we go. There we go. Mr. Cleopas, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you. Thanks very much. And I want to congratulate all of us in terms of this great convention and the forum that we have had over the past 2 days. Allow me to just say Africa is rising, and I believe that we are in a season where we are going to be seeing ourselves getting to the next level in terms of re-engineering our HR management processes and practices. I was challenged by the speakers, I was challenged by the presentations. You'll find that we need really to sit. Africa is configured in a way, when I look at it, in a way that talks around the traditional methods of alignment and also more like community of practices. And I believe that this platform more like provides such an opportunity for Africa to integrate itself, to converge together, and to bring great minds that come from the continent. And this is what has been happened. We have converged on this on this digital platform. And today we close this session. But the closure of this program is not saying it's the end, but I believe it's the beginning. We are actually heralding a new era in Africa that is going to see our people management practices beginning to converge as we share experiences and build organizations that are sustainable into the future. And when I look at this, I am challenged because I know one authority who says that an outstanding hunter does not shoot their, that does not kill their prey with the sound of a gun, but with a bullet. So what am I saying as we end this conference? I'm saying we need to connect. We need to look at the key practices that we have been shared on this platform and begin to say, how do we build ourselves, our organizations? How do we reinvent different practices that we are doing from an HR front and begin to change the way we have been running and begin to take a new shape as organizations and as HR professionals? I also want to borrow from a man called Charles Handy in his book, The Hungry Spirit, where he challenges us and he says, in what we have done, we have not done because there is more. So at the end of the day, what am I saying? I'm saying we have been practicing HR over the years, but there is a new way that we need to be adopting coming out of this forum that should assist us as individuals, professionals, as organizations, and we need to be able to move and get to the next level. Even as associations, we need to begin to collaborate. We need to begin to live together and say, how do we make Africa better together? And to me, that's very critical. And I believe that as we continue to do these conversations, we are going to see greater value coming on board. I know the HR Africa Forum has been building a lot of webinars over the months in between, and I just encourage all of us to be following these and to be able to converge as Africa and cause and make a difference together in this season, because we are designed to make a difference. I want to thank you, and I want to say well done to the organizing team and everyone behind the scenes and the sponsors, and I believe that we are going to be doing well going forward. I thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that was Mr. Cleopas Chiketa, the president of the Institute of People Management of Zimbabwe. Now we're going to cross over to our final speaker, who is Mrs. Yolanda Asumu. Am I right, Mrs. Yolanda Asumu, who is the director of Ice Cube Farm. I nearly thought it was an acronym until I thought, let me read it properly. I'm sure it's Ice Cube Farm, GESL, and promoter of the Africa HR Forum. So Yolanda, please bring it back home. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. And thank you to our distinguished panelists for this closing ceremony. What encouraging words we have received from the Director General of the Ministry of Labor in Equatorial Guinea, as well as the Director of ONU in Senegal, Mr. Murangira, and also the President of the IPM Zimbabwe. You are right. We have to learn how to manage our talent here on the continent. And so to our distinguished technical partners, sponsors, participants, representatives of institutions, companies, and organizations, as our Master of Ceremony has said, I am Yolanda Asumu, and I'm the promoter of the Africa HR Forum. Today, we represent all of the Pan-African HR professionals that from the beginning have been able to detect the importance of digitalization in human resource management, and particularly in the administration of an entire business system. As we are aware, the arrival of COVID-19 has imposed the need for change in the manner by which both companies and governments manage their daily operations. The Africa HR Forum advocates generational change through the empowerment of human resources under the use of new technologies. And we strongly hope that the relevant changes during this forum will create a before and after, and will result in the implementation of the knowledge and accumulated shared positive experiences gained during these sessions. As HR professionals, we should be unapologetic about our conviction that Africa's most valuable resource is its people, and that Africa's economic transformation can only come as a result of an absolute empowerment of its workforce. Therefore, we take responsibility for providing young professionals, governments, and institutions with the information, opportunities, and services that can transform their lives and maximize their productive potential. We invite each of you to participate in the Africa HR Forum Virtual Career Fair, which will take place the 9th and 10th of December 2021, where companies across Africa will be able to engage with a wide array of talent from across Africa, and job seekers can actively participate for the chance to receive career development advice from leading experts and to network with potential employers. Registration for the career fair will begin in November 2021 on icubefarm.com, which is a job portal. We will encourage companies to post job vacancies that they have online so that professionals can create their professional profiles and apply for those jobs online. We are already going into the fourth industrial revolution. Recruitment can now take place online, and icubefarm.com is that solution. Thank you again to our technical partners, sponsors, and participants for contributing to and participating in the Africa HR Forum 2021 for the advancement of Africa's human resources into the fourth industrial revolution. Africa HR Forum is investing in Africa's most valuable resource, its people. Many thanks to everyone. And I hope that you have enjoyed the Africa HR Forum 2021, and we look forward to all of you participating in the career fair in December of this year. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yolanda. And that's so exciting. I can't wait as well to log on to the career fair. So thank you. Thank you for that address. So that was Mrs. Yolanda Asumu, the director of Ice Cube Farm GESL, and also the promoter of Africa HR Forum. I'm clogging up because I'm so teary-eyed that we've come to the end of the 2 days. It has been amazing 2 days. It has been an insightful and impactful 2 days with speakers from all over Africa with so much talent that show us that the bread basket of talent in the world lies in our continent, the continent of Africa. And as rightfully said by the IPM president of Zimbabwe, is that Africa's time to shine is now. And all we have to do is make sure that we bring up this talent and we impart them with the necessary skills they need to survive to build up this continent. Thank you so much for everybody who participated in this conference, from the partners to the sponsors, to the participants, to the panelists, to the moderators, from my heart to yours, and a huge thank you from Africa HR Forum. Thank you so much for your time. It is a treasure to everyone. And thank you everybody for participating in the 2021 forum. So I'm going to ask you to please go onto www.africahrforum.com, where you will get more information about our monthly HR insights and series and other events that are going to be coming up. And soon they will also advertise for the 2022 forum. And as I said before, I can't wait. Thank you for advocating for Africa's most valuable resource, its people. And from me, it is goodbye, good night, au revoir, and we will see you soon. Thank you, Africa.
Hasta luego.
Canal Sol es una empresa creada en el año 2014 con la visión de llevar canales nacionales e internacionales a todos los hogares de Guinea Ecuatorial a través del sistema TDT. Ofrecemos un servicio de calidad a coste reducido, asistencia técnica y diferentes sistemas de recarga de nuestro producto para la comunidad de nuestra clientela. A día de hoy, la empresa ha trabajado para lograr una increíble expansión que nos ha permitido estar más cerca de aquellos que contratan nuestro servicio. Tanto es así que ya estamos presentes en Malabo, Patarebola y Baney y con mira hacia los rincones de la geografía nacional. Y con la idea de también promover la cultura y la educación, trabajamos junto a Sol Media en la creación de canales y producción de contenido propio.
Nuestro objetivo es llevarles el mundo a sus hogares. Canal Sol, el mundo en tu casa.
In today's world, expanding businesses have as one of their many objectives to optimize risk. Expanding businesses are faced with the challenges of setting up new entities, recruiting employees, and managing these employees. At Intel HR Consulting, we can take away all of these worries for you and act as an extension of your HR department and gateway to new markets. We do this by providing recruitment services, employment services, payroll services, and personnel administration services. At Intel HR Consulting, we have a very dynamic team who are passionate about what they do and available to take your call, respond to your emails, and answer any queries at all times.
Canal Sol es una empresa creada en el año 2014 con la visión de llevar canales nacionales e internacionales a todos los hogares de Guinea Ecuatorial a través del sistema TDT. Ofrecemos un servicio de calidad a coste reducido, asistencia técnica y diferentes sistemas de recarga de nuestro producto para la comunidad de nuestra clientela. A día de hoy, la empresa ha trabajado para lograr una increíble expansión que nos ha permitido estar más cerca de aquellos que contratan nuestro servicio. Tanto es así que ya estamos presentes en Malabo, Patarebola y Baney y con mira hacia los rincones de la geografía nacional. Y Y con la idea de también promover la cultura y la educación, trabajamos junto a Sol Media en la creación de canales y